What's up, Hoop fans? This is NBA 2K, and right now we've got a chance to check out the My Player build process. Let's see what it's about.
Tonight we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. Along with our so-called expert color commentators, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. What are you guys looking forward to the most tonight?
Other than more compliments from you, Blake? I mean, obviously, it's total focus on this My Player build. See where his game is, and perhaps try to see where he fits.
Beyond the talent, Brian, I want to see how much effort he gives. How much does he want it? You can have all the skills in the world, but when we tip it off, you're facing off with the best in the world. So you have to play with some fire.
With the salary cap and the Supermax being introduced, the amount of money vets cost to have on your team, how vital is it to hit on your draft picks?
It's huge. You look at that Warriors run. They drafted Steph, Clay, Draymond in the second round. That was massive in allowing them to sign Kevin Durant. The biggest thing is draft picks just get paid less, have controlled contracts. So you have them on your roster, and it opens up cap space, and it's really a giant plus. You get tremendous value out of them when they're good.
And Tim, after that initial 4-year contract for first-round picks, you also can match any offer their first time in free agency. So team control is huge, especially in the current climate with guys constantly moving teams. The NBA setup really helps out the smaller market teams in regards to holding on to their stars early in their careers.
Now here's Milton. Milton on the wing. Back to My Player. Now here's Embiid. Harden covering. Milton on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's My Player. The rebound by the Nets. Irving outside. Here's Durant. Count that bucket.
Yeah, they got to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands in that area. Otherwise, he'll convert.
Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's My Player picking up the assist.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
Up top, Harden. He's guarded by Simmons. The floater, and it's laid up and in by Harden.
And the floater from Harden is just exceptional. No way the D can stop that.
And let's take a look at the potential of being a big man that's sharing the front court with Andre Drummond. How could those two successfully coexist?
Well, Drummond usually takes care of the opponent's most lethal rebounder every game. And that just takes a big weight off your shoulders. If you can dare match his intensity on the glass, your front court will be very tough to contain.
And teams already fear Drummond as a shot blocker, which to me could give you some flexibility on defense. When you know he's got the interior shored up, you can move around a little bit more when you're trying to make defensive plays.
Green outside. On the wing, My Player. Back to Milton. On the wing, My Player. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Joel Embiid.
The jam. Embiid is 7 feet, athletic, one of the best dunkers in the league.
Player with the assist.
Pass to Durant. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
His shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Now here's My Player. Durant covering. And it's My Player missing. Brooklyn trailing here. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Such a great decision maker. Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up.
Embiid, Griffin defending. On the wing, My Player. Durant covering. Simmons outside. Over Harris. And he misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's a really interesting MP build, guys. You're a big, and you're playing with one of the best centers in the league, Joel Embiid. Can you make this work in today's NBA?
Honestly, Blake, this would be very interesting, but I think you can make it work. The process does have range and driving skills, but if you want to really work next to him, you better be able to pass the ball so that you can find not only him for open shots, but your other teammates as well.
I'd be intrigued too. Perhaps two bigs at once could come back. Remember, the old Spurs winning championships with the Twin Towers. If your MP can pound the boards, provide rim protection, shoot a little too, forming a partnership with Embiid could change the way the game is played and leave teams running small ball destroyed in the paint.
And that one misses. Here's Brooklyn now. It's a 5-point game. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Oh, Kyrie, that one made my day.
High player outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. Now Mills. Good D by my player. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drummond. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
He doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's my player. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even with so much time left on the clock, they have to make sure they get this call right.
And every little play can make a difference. You got to get all the calls right when you can.
And Brian, how many games have you seen that are, decided by one basket?
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
Good thing we have the replay to go to. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want to get every call right. Glad we were able to review that one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers ahead. They're up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. So, seeing my player get after it through 1, how's he looking out there?
Well, the plan coming in, obviously, was to get him going early. They kept feeding him, and he kept rewarding their belief in his ability.
That vote of confidence from your team has to give you some serious energy. Put on a great performance, and now we're going to see if it's sustainable. Yeah, after years of struggling at the line, Drummond has had some recent success, but the key is to be consistent with it.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 7. And guys, if you're a big man playing with Ben Simmons, how could you maximize each other's potential?
Well, you want to help Simmons get in space. That way he can use his elusiveness to beat defenders. Whether it's with on-ball screens, off-ball screens, it doesn't matter. If you can get Simmons some room to work with, he'll usually deliver.
So Simmons is a relentless rebounder as well. Keep that in mind. So that's a big look to match his fire. Crash the glass. Create as many second chance points as you can. That'll go a long way.
Mills, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Down low. Here's my player. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for Philadelphia, my player. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second miss.
They've changed their game here in the second, getting a little more physical.
And look for them to increase this lead if they keep getting to the line.
Kyrie Irving.
You know, Blake, it's hard to decide which was better.
Timeout for the
The
Sixers.
pass, the catch, or the slam?
I don't think there's any wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
Way to avoid the question.
Yeah, come on, Blake. Stop avoiding the question, all right? But hey, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
All right, fans, that was your Sixers dance team. Make some noise.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. And when you think of playing with someone like Tobias Harris, guys, as a big man, how does that work?
Well, he's got good size, which allows him to match up against certain bigs if he needs to. And with that kind of defensive versatility, it can do wonders for your squad.
Plus, he draws a lot of attention offensively. So as a big, I'm looking to get clean looks around the rim. Set hard screens, roll to the rim at the right time, and Harris will eventually find you for some easy baskets.
6 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Harris. The 76ers leading. My player with it. He's picked up by Brown. Pass to Harris. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, this made me hungry. But that's right. 5 of their last 6
James
makes were
Johnson.
in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
To the inside. And that one's good. Maxey.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
They're losing the battle in the paint.
Pass to Mills. To the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
James Johnson at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes them both from the line. All right, guys, let's talk about this. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. 76ers ahead, opening a huge gap. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. With 2 quarters behind us and 2 left to go, what are your thoughts on my player so far?
Hey, when you can run the offense through your power forward, that's a big time advantage as he has been dropping dimes.
I like how he takes a second, surveys the floor. He's willing and accurate passer as well. Not every team has that luxury at the 4 spot.
Second chance shot. And it's Embiid laying it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Inside, Griffin. And Blake Griffin throws it down.
Good awareness from the combo guard. James Harden is terrific at finding the open man.
And my player down.
Threw it down with authority.
He can really fly. And you combine that with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points the hard way.
Yeah, and he doesn't mind getting them the hard way either, guys. He's able to play well above the rim. That makes him dangerous.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
High post Embiid. Back to Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Joel Embiid.
They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Outside, Harden. Durant. Double team on Kevin Durant. And here's Kyrie Irving from beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And my player throws it down.
Using the vision of a true point guard, Simmons can make passes that others simply can't.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Releases. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Look, I know I'm not the first to say this, and I definitely will not be the last, but Blake Griffin has to be one of the most physically gifted players this league has ever seen, and I don't think there's any doubt about that.
To the paint. And that one's good. My player.
He's been one of their more reliable options today. His shooting has led him to this lead.
Outside Durant. To the middle. Stolen by Ben Simmons. And now on the break, the 76ers. Soft touch off the glass.
He's just a scoring machine, guys, and I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
To the inside. And that one's good. Durant.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come out racing out of the gate to start the second half.
Simmons outside. Pass to Embiid. My player. Back to Embiid. Embiid draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Here's my player. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You just can't say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Back to Harden. Durant, guarded by Embiid. From about 10 feet out. My player grabs the miss.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone. Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Pass to Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Their field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime, when it was just barely above 30%.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Your Sixer dance team.
Here's Curry.
2 minutes.
Drummond in the high post.
2 minutes.
Pass to my player. Back to Drummond. Down low. Claxton grabs the miss. Mills with it. Now here's Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And my player throws it down.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Irving. That shot off. Now here is Drummond. Defense is right there. My player outside. Maxey. Back to my player. Drummond with the ball. And it's blocked! And they're running up the floor. Irving, that's good.
They're not using the three-point shot very much. They want to think about stretching the defense a bit, like they did in the first half.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And then Andre Drummond with the dunk.
Put down. Drummond with a great feel around the rim. Usually one of the dunk leaders in the NBA.
And Kyrie Irving, here we go. Here's Mills. It's Kyrie Irving on the wing. Curry covering. Irving misses.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Harris. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be... And while we have the chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how to orchestrate.
And only one quarter remaining. Let's talk about what my player's done and what he might need to improve on down the stretch.
Well, I like how he's fit into their game plan. They've made a concentrated effort to get him the ball in his spots, and he's delivered.
Yeah, it's a great feeling as a scorer to get into this kind of groove. The sense that everything you put up is going in.
Here's Mills. Drills it from outside.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Drummond. And here's Maxey. On the wing, Harris. Drummond with the ball. Mills covering. He hits it just before the shot clock expired.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Irving. The three ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half.
Their snipers are starting to do their thing, and that's really going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And the 76ers call time here.
the Nets. Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Simmons outside. My player. To the inside. And my player throwing it down hard.
Continues to improve as a passer. The sky is the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
A fantastic view through the eyes on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Durant, high player with the block. Out of bounds. The Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Blake Griffin.
Now here's Harden, guarded by Milton. Outside Durant, 4 on the clock. And the Nets, another three.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Back to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Milton.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2. As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hands.
And here's Kyrie Irving from beyond the arc.
The D was determined not to give him an inch of space. Very nice job.
To the middle. Here's my player. Makes it off the glass.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space and it's automatic tonight. He might be small for a center, but he can jump out of the building. He plays big.
My player outside. Embiid. Griffin defending. Back to my player. Rejected by Kevin Durant.
A stellar defender now. Durant contests everything he can, and it sets a tone for the team at this end.
So both teams making some changes here.
From the floor for the Nets.
It's Thibault on the wing. Korkmaz inside. Here's my player. Another shot. Reed gets the bucket.
They'll feel good about this win tonight, defending their home court.
Yeah, they give these fans what they wanted for sure. Job well done.
Yeah, those fans leaving with a big smile on their face.
But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. And the bucket is good from Aldridge in deep.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Aldridge definitely knows what to do with the ball when he gets his hands on it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to my player. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now here's Mills. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
What an impressive performance from my player tonight. A pivotal player in tonight's rather easy win, if I do say so myself. He was solid on both sides of the ball, and if he can play like this consistently, Tim, this is a scary team.